Yo, 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 what is poppin', my dudes? Seeing that I put up that last video, I'm gonna go ahead and put up another video about this stuff because people seem kind of intrigued about it, in the 3D space, the 3D world, where you can make anything happen, you know what I'm saying? But, alright, basically, just show y'all a few things, just showing y'all kind of how easy it is to create things. It's really not as hard as you think. It really isn't. What is kind of difficult is memorizing everything that is in this program or in programs like it, and it is a little tedious. But as long as you enjoy it, it's really no big deal. Like to me, I enjoy it a lot, so I have no problem doing it. Any of this stuff. But basically, whenever you look at things, this is how I look at it when it comes to modeling and animating. Whenever you look at things, look at it as if everything's broken down into separate shapes. Let me give you an example. Here's a box. Alright, this box can be anything. It can be a door, it can be a person, it really can be a person, it can be a dragon, creature, anything like that, anything of the sorts. And you pretty much start from these standard primitives, these primitive shapes. That's why you have the box, sphere, cylinder, torus, teapot, cone, geosphere, tube, pyramid, and plane. And you create everything using these or other shapes and lines to make your geometry. Now, one of my instructors told me a while back about how to look at things and how he looks at things, and it's kind of happened to me, and it's what happens when I look at things nowadays too. Basically, when I see things, I break them down into shapes. Like a door. A door is basically rectangle, and then the doorknob's circular, and then it might have a like a pyramid shape or rectangular shape, lock on it, whatever it may be. Basically, anything you look at it, see if you can break it down into shapes, and you usually always can. You can break it down into some type of standard primitive shape. So, alright, let's say we have this box, like we were saying before. I can pretty much kind of make a person out of this if I really wanted to. So, the easiest way for me to do that, since I don't want to have to work on one side and then work on the other side and make sure that both sides are equal to each other, I basically take this and I convert it to editable poly. And when I do that, I can actually change the vertices, the edge, the borders, the polygons, and the element of that mesh. I'm not really going to go into detail which ones it is. I don't really want to. I'm not really trying to make a tutorials and stuff like that. There's plenty of that out there, but I'm just kind of showing y'all kind of how easy it is, really. So yeah, let's go ahead and make it so that what we do on one side affects the other side. So I'm going to go ahead and select polygon, highlight the half that I want to get rid of, and then delete it. And now it's an open piece of geometry. And whenever you model anything that's living, you always want to have it open. Anything that you want to animate, you always should have it open. Now what we're going to do is come to our modifier tab and select symmetry. And now basically what happened is that now I've achieved my goal, so that whatever I modify on this side is going to reflect on the other side. Doesn't matter what I do, it will always reflect on the other side. And whenever you're modeling also, you want to make sure that you aim for the most basic first. You never want to aim for the highest level of detail when you first start modeling. And basically, let me give you an example of that. Let's say I was doing a person. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and select edge, because all these are edges. All the line segments right here these are all edges. So I'm going to select the middle edge, I'm going to hit ring, and basically that highlights every single line that's going from here to here to here, wrapping all the way around back to the middle. And now I'm going to hit connect, and basic connect is going to show that I'm going to connect these edges together using this line, and then I can increase the line segments to however many lines I want. But I don't really need too many, I just need about two will be fine. Now since I'm going to go ahead and start doing a primitive like person model, you know, I don't want to aim for that high detail yet. I just kind of want to get the base idea so that I can at least tell this is a person right now. So I'm going to choose polygon. I'm going to come over here, and like I said before, these individual faces, all these are the polygons. These are the polys. So I'm going to go ahead and select this one, and now I am going to bevel it out. Now if I hit extrude, the only thing I will be able to do is pull it out. I won't be able to actually shrink in the vertices and make a shorter side. But if I hit bevel, I can do that. I can bring it out, and then I can actually bring in the sides. And then I can do it again. I want to make it a little bigger this time around. And then I can do it one more time. I mean, and already with just that simple step, it looks like it's starting to be a person with the arms. And now, basically what I'll do now is that I'm going to bring this down. And bring it down slightly, not too much, using the extrude command. And now I'm going to bring the bevel out for the legs. For the thigh, then for the knees, and finally then part of the legs. Not going to add the foot onto there yet. If I was spending more time on, I would make sure that I make this equal to this, and you know, make it a little bit more presentable, but just so I'm giving y'all an idea what's happening here. But right now, you know, it's very primitive, and this is exactly what I'm aiming for. I'm not trying to get something that looks boss right now. I'm just trying to get it to where I want it to be. So as you can see, it looks like this. So now I highlighted the vertices, the vertex under the edible poly, and now I can select the individual points. The points here, point here. All these are vertices, these individual points. After I select them, I can go ahead and modify them. So you know, it's starting to look more like it should. If I do the same to these, I can hit the scale tool up here, and I can bring it in. Get gangsta with it. But you know, just a simple idea, and then I would proceed to do the same thing with the head and the feet. Then after I would do that, that's when I would go in and actually try to start shaping this out, make it more you know, curvier and everything like that. Then lastly, I would add on the clothes and animate it, and therefore, you know, so on and so forth. Let me go ahead and bring up a new one. Don't really need that anymore. I'm not even sure how long I got on this video right now, but I'm gonna keep going anyways. I think I'm not too far in. Alright, yeah, let's say basically in how I did that was box modeling, and that's how a lot of things are modeled. Even that dragon I showed y'all in my last video, I did that using box modeling, and all it is extruding and beveling and doing various things like making cuts and stuff. I didn't show y'all all that, but